For the last couple of years during December and April, I've always hit the woods hoping to find what all hunters dream of, massive sheds. But this previous year, I've taken things to the next level, trying to understand the process of what these whitetails do during these times. And let's just say, some days are good and some days are bad. So that brings us to today's video, the process I'll go through for the next couple weeks, hoping to find some monster sheds. All right, y'all, so with that being said, our mission today is to put out over 300 pounds of corn and a couple little treats I got planned for these deer in two locations. One location is more of like a crossing area. I'm hoping just to catch a bigger buck on film so we can keep up with what's like going in and out and what's dropping. And then our second location is more of a bedding area where I have found some pretty good sheds that you guys will see in this video. And around when this video goes out, these cameras are only going to be out for around 2 days. So that's what we're going to try to start with first. After this video, we should have some more footage of hopefully some bigger deer, because it's kind of just like a hit and a miss. I've never hunted these places, so I don't know what these deer are doing. That's what we're going to find out in this video today. So with that being said, y'all, let's put out some corn. Yeah, 2.5 miles of walking, finally made it. I'm giving the deer a little treat. He's got 18% protein, 150 pounds of that. It was on sale, and honestly sometimes too, guys, I like to let the deer kind of like work for their food because we're gonna be pouring it out right here. I like using some cob too, so like I said, it was on sale, got us a little bag of that. And because I am just throwing this corn on the floor, who knows how long it's gonna last for. We had a lot of deer walking through here, which I think we do. It could be a week, could be two. So I just went ahead and just got a little mineral block right here, just thrown in the middle. Not really a big fan of this stuff, but you know, we got them a whole buffet right here, so why not? Let's get to spreading. All right, y'all, we're all set. Camera's reading, and I meant to say pellets, not corn. I tried something a little bit different. So, yeah, let's just see what happens. We're on to the next spot. Y'all, I'm really glad I found this spot. I mapped it out really good for the last couple of days. Either way, this is all bedding area, and there's trails literally left and right. So let me show you guys what she's looking like. I don't know about y'all, but I think that's gonna work. It's the next day. We're back down here in our location, and we had some trail cam issues. Okay, the camera wouldn't connect. Was on the phone for a while. I had to leave to go do an update. Long story short, the camera was not working. Overnighted another one from Amazon, and we just got it set up. So she's looking pretty good. I picked up all of my cob corn just in case they did find it last night. They didn't eat all of it, so I brought that with me, and when we came back today, I set it all of it back out. But spot's looking good, camera is reading. We have something exciting though. The camera that we installed yesterday got some action last night, all right? So we're gonna go back up to the truck and talk about what we saw, show you guys some of the clips, and there could be something exciting waiting for us there. So let's go ahead and head back up to the truck, and let's see what we're talking about. All right, so we're back at the truck, and I wanna go over what we saw last night on our other trail cam, and it's pretty intense. Starting off, you can see that little doe's kind of peeking his head around the corner, and then up comes her friend. So they were sitting there eating for probably like, I'd say 10 minutes. The night went on, we had 3 more does coming in, and y'all, they just kind of sat there and ate for a little bit. Good sized does. At one point we had 6 of them come in. We also had a little raccoon walking the creek, and then a possum wound up showing too. Looks like a little hog, but it's a possum. You can see his tail. One of the most exciting parts of these clips is the last ones we got. It was around like 4 o'clock in the morning. We got a picture, 3 pictures of a spike. You could see he kind of came across the creek, and he looked up at the camera, and we got a good image of his little rack he had. Like I said, it was a cow horn, but you could see how they're kind of arced up a little bit. And on one of these pictures, y'all, he sat and ate there for like 12 minutes. The last picture I got of him, the Joker only had one antler. Now the way the pictures looked on this angle, it could be tucked kind of like with his ear with the white, but like I said, y'all, the way they were arced, I think we would have seen it. So now we're at the property. It could be laying down there, guys. I mean, if it would have fallen off, in my opinion, it would have been when he jumped the creek, but you never know, he could have bumped it while he was eating. So y'all, with that being said, the only thing that we can do is go down there, and this is what this whole experiment is about. We're trying to track to see when these antlers are dropping, because we're just very late in the season right now. In theory, the big ones drop first, but because we didn't have our other camera set up, or it could happen tonight, we haven't got a reasonable sized buck on camera yet. So all we have is this little cow horn, and if he did drop it, the other deer shouldn't have him either, but until we get some pictures tonight, we won't know. So let's go down there and see what we got. Well, too good to be true. That would have been really cool though, but I don't know what happened. It could have been a different deer. I don't know if the camera didn't pick up. I mean, it takes like 15-second gaps, but I mean, if he shook it off, it would have been here. But I don't know. That's what I'm kind of excited about. That it would have been a little strange if we did find a cow horn before another big buck, because I've been searching these woods, guys, for a while, all of these different properties. So at least it's cool. We do have some deer coming in here though, and that's the most exciting part. Hopefully tonight we'll maybe try to get something a little bit bigger than a cow horn to really see and keep up when they're going to drop their antlers. But yeah, it was worth a try. I threw out a little bit more corn just to keep them a little interested in this spot, and with that being said, y'all, it's just a waiting game. All right, y'all, it's the next day. I want to bring up what happened last night with the camera that we were having issues with. I kept having this one, I'm gonna call it a doe, but I mean, it could be a buck. Either way, this thing is beat all to hell. It looks extremely old. And y'all, this one deer was the only deer that we had come in. I think a possum and a raccoon or something, but this one deer would come in like 15-minute spurts, eat around, leave. It probably came in over 20 times last night. Ate out my whole entire spot. Shockingly, I do not know why we didn't have any bucks come in. They might need to find the food first. I'm gonna throw some actual corn down here in the next couple days. But yeah, very, very shocking, because here in a second, we're gonna jump into how many sheds I actually found in this area. I had the GoPro on me walking for, I mean, guys, like, overall, these clips you're about to see was at least 4 days of walking, over 100,000 steps easily. I think in 2 days I did 71. This whole experiment was something I wanted to share with you guys for a first-time shed hunter, but then also just a lot of knowledge for me. Being out here on the field doing this, actually being in the action, is literally the best way to learn. There's tons of videos out there, but I want to give you guys, I'm not going to bore you, but probably 3 of the most important things that I've learned in this last week of doing this. One I think is the most important. If you guys go watch a bunch of different videos, if you know anything about shed hunting, yeah, walk the creeks, find where they're bedding, find out where they're eating. Those are really good things to know, and that 100% is true. One of the most important things that I've learned jumping to these different properties is that every single property is 100% different. Some properties like this one, I found all of them by the creeks, okay, or in a bedding area. And then 10 miles down the road, I found absolutely nothing by the creeks, and they were all in the woods. So it's very important, if I can describe it, it's kind of like fishing. You have to catch your first fish to know what they want to eat. And it reflects right back to shed hunting. You got to find that needle in a haystack. You got to walk for who knows how long to find that first shed to get an idea of what you're going to find in this area. Man, I think I found 3 or 4 probably in a 50-yard span right here, and then walked a couple miles around and found absolutely none. So number 1, find out what your deer are doing, and that's going to lead you to your first shed. Number 2, I think, is waiting patiently. If you go too late, the squirrels and the coyotes, they're probably going to tear them up. You're never going to find them. If you go too early, this whole experiment is because I haven't found any from this year yet. Our seasons have kind of been changed up, our weather, so I have not found any that are freshly dropped, and that's why I'm putting up these cameras. I'm trying to figure out what these deer are doing, how long they're going to hold on to them, and as soon as they drop, well, if I can get a freaking buck on camera, as soon as they drop, I'm gonna know I can go after them. So being on time is very important, and guys, even if you go too early or too late, you're still out here in the woods having fun, so just get out there and do it. And this is number 3, as many steps and miles that I've taken, guys, after like 20 minutes, you start to get kind of dizzy. Just looking on the ground, scanning for who knows how long, all the leaves, and just walking between the trees. I mean, like, for a couple times I had to look up, and I was seeing freaking 8 of everything. I found that was most effective is walking and scanning for like 20 feet, looking up, scanning around you, because sometimes if it's big enough, y'all, you will see it just kind of sitting on the ground. And if it's from the previous season or a couple years ago, it should be all white, and it's gonna stand out really, really good. While you're scanning, if you can find one like this, and this is all you're looking for, it is going to be very easy for you to find two like this. So don't just be looking for these. You want to aim small, and hopefully you'll find something like that. It's hard to find these little bastards, but it is doable. So that's my 3 tips, guys. Everyone's going to be a little bit different, but that's really what I found the most effective, doing this pretty hard for the last week to 2. But while we're on that, let's go ahead and jump into the action when I'm actually finding these. And like I said, guys, I did this for a very long time, so if it's fast edited, it was if I found one, it was like another couple hours I found another. That's the fun of shed hunting. So let's roll into the clips of day 1. All right, y'all, day 1 of this location. I found it on Google Maps. It looks like an amazing bedding area. There's creeks, there's fields. I got a really good feeling. There's history of this spot having some pretty big bucks. So I'm just gonna start walking through here, y'all. Just use the knowledge that I have starting off, and let's see what we can find. Changed my mind, guys. I actually started walking through all this little cutover right here. Thinking that, I mean, I don't know, there's just it's extremely thick brush, a little power line right between 2 sides of the woods. Maybe I would catch them in these trails, but nothing here. It's been about an hour. We're gonna jump back to the first spot that I was really excited about. I can see that one clear as day, dude. Oh, it's a good one. Dude, let's go. So this is what I'm talking about, because I mean, none of these are from this year, but it's clear as day you can see this joker. It is white. It's actually not that old. I would think maybe last year. It's still smooth. It's got a little bit of its color. It's broke off right here. That's a good 4-point. Don't know how good that feels when you come to a spot you look for so long. If you can just find one, you have the motivation to keep going for another 2 more hours. Guys, I'm telling you, I just got a good feeling about this spot. Dude, holy shit. Oh my God. Laying right up in there, dude. Holy, dude, this is a freaking monster. Dude, I am speechless. Holy shit. Dude, this is my second biggest like ever. So you guys, a set I found with a buddy, but this is a freaking stud 8, dude. Oh my, once again, I think from last year, he's not in bad shape. Dude, look at that freaking thing. Dude, what a fine look. Rub, rub, rub. Dude, there's another rub right here. This could have been when it freaking fell off. Wow, this is amazing. I had to go find where I sat down my other one. I had a feeling this spot was gonna be good. This is day 1 of this spot, but day 3 total for shed hunting all these properties. This is the best find and spot I've gotten. I'm gonna keep on looking thoroughly through here. That's why I'm shocked there's nothing in the fields, but they like this area. Let's just keep looking. Can see him right through freaking here. Oh, it's all chewed up though. I don't care, dude. He got broke off right there. Another freaking 8. Dude, this is why I love shed hunting, dude. This is why. Even I've had so many days where I'm not finding anything, but when you actually find a good spot, it makes it so much fun. I mean, I'm telling you, there's got to be a monster laying around here. That's why I'm out here, to find a true giant. But these are all really freaking good. Yeah, look, he's been out here for a while. This one's probably, I don't know, as thick as it was in there. I would guess 2-3 years old maybe. He's a little soft. I can move him around, but still good, y'all. I keep all the sheds I find because the time I spent doing it is worth it to me. So let's go add them to the section and keep on looking. All right, day 2, been walking these creeks, guys, for I can't tell you how long. Still nothing, which is very, very shocking. But like I said, it's the way it goes. We're gonna start heading up these woods right here where it's a little bit thicker. Hopefully we come across something. Y'all, can you see what I'm seeing? I'm trying to lean back. Right freaking here, dude. It's been about 25 minutes since the last time I've updated, but I keep shutting it on and off because it's so drawn out. Dude, another good one. Oh, he's all beat the hell up though. He's not that old, but the freaking squirrels, I can almost break that off right there, and a massive chunk missing right here. Another 8. He would have been a good deer. He had good gene. Keep on going up and see what we can come across. All right, we're recording now, guys. I stopped right where I saw it. This is probably about another hour later. Can y'all see it? This is a good one too. Like super, super good. All of the ones I have found the last 2 days have been 8s. I found some more that were kind of broken off and way out of shape to really keep. This one is, I would say, I don't know, maybe last year, 2 years ago. It's really smooth still, but he's broke off right here. Another freaking good one, guys. Another good one. I'm out of breath. I've been walking so freaking long. Go ahead and pick up what we got and let's keep on looking. So y'all, for an example, walked all day today, didn't find a single thing. Well, I found one, hold on. Found this little bastard. But I wanted to jump on here, guys. I actually was not recording the day that I found this set right here, and I wanted to bring it out here for you guys so y'all can see it. So far, this is the biggest that I've got. This is a monster 8-point right here. I mean, look at the girth and all the details. This was a absolute monster. He's broke off right here though. That's the only upsetting part. He was there for a while. This was probably around like 2 years ago. We came across it on a buddy's property, and it is what it is, guys. That's why I wanted to do this video, to come out here just to be on top of everything that was going on. I plan on constantly baiting, and hopefully we're gonna get a big buck. That's the whole goal of this video. If we can get a buck, get on camera that's reasonably sized, we can, and on a schedule, we can start tracking him and really figure out exactly when this year drops, and we can jump on it. So, and hopefully by the time they get done dropping, I want to find an absolute monster, guys. I mean, I've been out here walking for absolute miles day in, day out, and for North Carolina to get something over like a 9, 10, or even 11, something that looks like this but just freaking monstrous, that is that's why I'm out here, to try to find something like that. But you know, I'll keep taking all these little ones, and the ones I have found are good. Well, not this one, these. But like I said, y'all, if you're enjoying this series, let me know in the comments down below. The hunt continues. Appreciate you watching. Until next time, Lit Bass TV.